All right, how we going, everyone? Welcome back to the stable. Ins and outs for round 3. Now, Geelong and Adelaide have already started, so I won't really show it, but you're probably all aware that, Jordan Dawson and Rory Laird were out. So was Tex. I don't think anyone was out for Geelong. That's going to affect us. But I know a lot of people, a fair few people had, it does show us Laird. Rory Laird, Taylor Walker, Jordan Dawson and Archie. Coming in is Hugh Bond, Finbar, I forget that Adelaide picked him up, Zach Taylor and Luke and Curvis. I don't know if any of these are an option going forward for us. Not many people have Jordan Dawson, which is funny because last year he was red hot, but I don't feel like many people have him. I think it's just a week, that injury too. I'll have to look into that a bit more. Paddy Dangerfield out, probably rested. It says injured, but probably rested. And close out. Oliver Henry, Oliver Wiltshire in. Probably not any interest for us Supercoach terms. Collingwood at GWS. Now, no, Collingwood have a debutant. They do. Oscar Steen. They've done well to put this all over social media, Oscar Steen. I did see the little talking to he got from McRae, the little G up. It'll be interesting how he goes. He's a big-bodied mid, so it'll be interesting to see how it goes. Jeremy Howe and Darcy Moore in. Great for Collingwood, but again, not massive for Super. Jack Buller omitted already. That's pretty... McRae's sharp edge there. Didn't give him much time to show... He's the good. That's harsh because it has to be said, McStay and Membry weren't better. That's harsh. That is harsh. He's a new recruit. Is he mature age or is he a bit younger? He's mature age, isn't he? Where's his age? Oh, was it right there? 20. Yeah. So he's 25. He is mature age. But still, your two that you've had weren't much better. Will Parker, Edward Allen omitted. Ed Allen, you just can't go there because he just never gets a red hot run at it. Buckley Rouston out for GWS. Leake Hannaford in. Is that a debut for Hannaford? It is a debut for Hannaford. There you go. Have to keep our eyes on that. Leake was one of those funny ones that was a bit of an option at one point last year, but it just never... I think he burnt a lot of people, to be honest. St Kilda, Brisbane. Lineups. Ins and outs. Brisbane should have a few back. No Hugh. Yeah, right. Still no Hugh. That hurts. Bailey, Morris and Gardner back. Tunstall omitted. ZZ omitted. So if you got ZZ, he's going to be sitting on his 2 games for a bit because I don't know how he gets back in, to be honest, with Sam Draper and... Darcy Fort, old Grabelski in the team. He'll be seen on 2 games for a hot minute. And Annabelle injured. 4 months out for Annabelle. So if you've got Annabelle, you have to trade him. 4 months. Shoulder surgery. Shoulder reconstruction, I think. It's a big surgery. From what it sounds like. Boxshall omitted. Caminiti injured. Dan Butler in and Dougal Howard in for the Saints. That's some good ins compared to their outs. They're better ins than their outs. Again, not much here. Supercoach Zach Bailey's an option at 450. But yeah, there's a lot of Supercoach players in this game, but they're not out. Hugh McCluggage break even something like 238 because he got injured early in that game. So there's a world where Hugh McCluggage will be 550k after a couple of weeks once he's back. So he's going to have value. Keep your eyes peeled for Hugh McCluggage. Fremantle, Richmond. Another one that just can't get a run at. Nathan O'Driscoll omitted, dropped. Oscar McDonald dropped. Brennan Cox and Yago Mira in. Nathan Broad, Lynch, Toby Nankervis is out for a little bit too. I think it's a decent hammy he's done. James Trezise out. Luke Traynor? Why wasn't Luke Traynor playing? Surely he didn't lose his spot. He was good last year. Good. He was, for his age, like he was showing real promise. He had to have been injured. I'd struggle to think that Luke Traynor wasn't in Richmond's starting team. He's going to be a belting halfback, even deep back in the future. I think halfback he'll be great. Jonty Full, Campbell Gray, and Jasper. Everyone was on the Campbell Gray last year. Jasper Alga. Don't know if there's many options there for us. Big moves though. Big moves. Who we got next? Essendon and North Melbourne. Oh, this one's got a bit of stakes in it. This will be interesting how this one goes. A bit of movement here. Okay. Jesus, some movement for Essendon. We got. I'm not going to. Condi Giannis. I feel like I did well there. Redmond, Nugent, and El Akar all out. El Hooley's in. Keep your eyeballs on it. I feel like El Hooley can be. That's probably for Redmond. If they give El Hooley the halfback, I mean, he could be a good little pick. I think he's like 250k though, so he's starting at a decent price. But I like to look at El Hooley last year. Keep your eyeballs peeled for Saad El Hooley. Archer Daywicks and Jacob Farrell's a debutant for them. Griffin Logue, Constanti and Darling out for the Kangas. George Wardlaw back in. That was quick. I feel like that was meant to be longer. That was quick. Okay. Aiden Core and Callum Kelman Jones. Nothing great. Saad El Hooley though. I'm going to be keeping my eye. He passes the eye test when he plays. Can he score hundreds? If he has a half-back role, if he has Redmond's role, interesting. West Coast, Port Adelaide. A bit of movement there. It's a Sunday game, so we're going to get the extended emergencies. I can't believe the AFL get away with this. Just name the team. You know what I mean? But isn't this a big Supercoach out list? Todd Marshall, Connor Rozee, Miles Bergman, Milan Murdoch. Everyone almost has Rozee, Marshall and Murdoch, so that hurts. And a few people have Bergman. Porter bringing in Wines, Lockie Jones, Josh Lai, Dante Vicentini back in, Mitch Zadow and Will Brodie for the people that have Will Brodie sitting on the bench. Interesting. Good news is the best news. Where is he? Watkins has kept his spot. Brilliant news. So we should get that third game price rise from Watkins. Harry Edwards, Murdoch out for the Eagles. Schulenberg gets a debut. We were looking at him at the start of the season. Lindsay is back in. That is good. That's good news for us, but this is extended emergency, so who knows if Schulenberg... I mean, there is 2 spots, so we'll have to wait. Malachi Champion. What a handle, mate. That's a name. And Sandy Brock. I wonder what Sandy Brock's price is this year. He was another one people jumped on late last year. But we're more interested in just getting these people back. I mean, Rosie's going to be a long time. Marshall apparently just rolled his ankle in training, man. This bloke, as soon as he touches 300k, I'm moving because he cannot avoid doing something, man. Man, does stuff just happen? He rolls his ankle, hits his foot, stubs his toe. And we all want Murdoch back as quick as possible. Hopefully he just gets straight back in the team. If he has to earn a spot back, you don't think so. The way he started was too hot. So we're going to think he's right back in. But yeah. Carlton, Melbourne. Cooper Lord out with illness. Daniel Turner injured. This is where it gets tricky, right? Because they've 1 out, 4 in. So there's only one person taking the place, right? Blake Acres is probably going to take the Cooper Lord place. So Francis Evans, Tyler Byrne, Jordan Boyd. I'm going to tip emergencies. Blake Acres is in. Max Heath, Tom McDonald, Bailey, Laurie, and Paddy Cross. I'm going to tip Tom McDonald takes Daniel Turner's place. That's me tips. That is me tips. Who was the BLAMIRES held his spot too, didn't he? We brushed over that. BLAMIRES was the other one. We're just hoping held a spot like Watkins, and he did. That is good news. And he's named on field. See, Watkins was in the bench. BLAMIRES is named on field. That's brilliant. Seems like there's no late surprises, I feel like every injury or omission we knew was happening. The latest ones were today, the Todd Marshall and that. But nothing late surprising, except Hugh McGluggage, but I don't think anyone has McGluggage. People expecting him to be back. The ZZ being out might hurt a few. But, yeah, that's a tough one because I don't know if he'll be waiting for his third game for a while, I think. So you might have to sideways trade that, which is a bit grim. But anyway, that's the ins and outs for round 3. Let the games begin. We'll see you next week.